as we're getting set up, just make sure everything looks good. But to get us started, we will be talking about, um, within the session, we're going to be talking about uh, wrapping up one of the last few tickets for our component library and making sure that we're up and running with the next steps for the project. So, so okay, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I got the link.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. And I don't know how to.
How to do what? There we go. Can you hear that? I really hope not.
A little bit. Do you know how to pin stuff to Twitter Spaces? Did they change that?
No, they haven't changed it. I know how to do it.
Share.
Post it, then click the share button, and the first, I guess, link or whatever should be the space that you can pin it to. I'm assuming you're in Twitter Spaces right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Um,
jump in there, but I'm gonna keep muted. Pull me up. I could pin stuff if you need me to.
so if I pin the live video, anyone watching, we're just trying to figure this out uh,
Yeah.
in real time. Very, very much live debugging of how Twitter works. Okay, so I think I should be able. Well, it's already a post, so okay, so I did it. Live debugging of how Twitter works.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, that was loud. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is the. How do I pin on this one?
Wait, are you in the Twitter space?
I'm in the Twitter space.
I don't see you.
That's probably because it's the video version. I
So,
see the heart.
oh, it's okay. So that's fine. Um, I got so I started a Twitter space and I
You
a video going. So it's kind of like how I did the Gitcoin stuff. So if people join the space and join the conversation, they can do that. And yeah.
you want me to share the space? Is that the pinning you mean, or pin up like on Jumbotron?
So I pinned in the Jumbotron the actual like video of us live so people can see that. So we're good to go with getting everything set up and and all that good stuff.
Okay.
But okay, cool. So um bum bum bum.
Interesting. All right, I've already started my local host. I've already started my local host. I'm actually looking to see what I have. Should I start explaining what I've done, even though I was sick for like a little bit?
Yeah, so let's kick it off with our normal stand up just to go over like what you've been working on, what you've done, what you plan on doing, and any blockers just to ground everyone in what's going on.
Okay. So last week was a little down, but um, I was able to add stuttering. I was able to add responsiveness to the card component, the root the reusable card component. So basically, it the basic functions of the card is actually intact. It works. It has prop types. You can use it for any other cards needed in the future, and it stays on the site. I actually did complete a PR for that, but I ran into a snag with my branch being behind the main branch. So yeah, I needed to speak to you about that. and work through getting that PR up, and then I could start on the other tickets, which is the person tickets and some other tickets. I forgot the name of them.
Okay, cool. So um, we can debug uh, or do like pair programming session for your ticket, and then we could definitely start to talk about how to address like the conflicts that you're having and go from there. Um, Devin Chill.
Where's my local host?
Okay. So
Okay, so
let's go ahead and I'm gonna test something out to see how this works.
okay.
Uh, so just to recap for what we're getting ready to jump into, I'm gonna pull up the linear board, Andre,
Mm-hmm.
and we can like walk through what we'll be doing. Actually, I think
Mm-hmm.
the screen size might be better. I don't know for anyone who is currently like watching us right now, if you're having trouble seeing the screen and the text, just let us know in the comments in the chat so that way we can make some adjustments. But we have been tracking all of our open source work throughout this project in Linear. And inside of this, we are able to just make sure we're up to date with what's being worked on and all that good stuff. So I am going to unfilter this. And so Andre has been working on this basic card component. So that way we have a smoother way to update and move around the way that we want to display information. So in order to close this out, we're going to do a little bit of pair designing and pair programming for today's session. And to kick this off, now that we know the ticket that we're talking about and some of the requirements, we can go ahead and start sharing your screen with your code, Andre, and then we can kind of like go from there.
Okay. First, I need to reduce this screen because I did it to myself. All right. How do I? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Where are you? Where are you? You know what? Hold on. Let me. Yeah, I could share the window. Guess I can share the window. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna share the window, and then I'll search for the. Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm gonna search. Oh, all right. So this is the app as it is now in localhost. That's my terminal. Fire. I know.
Wait a minute. I think you're just showing your screen where I see your Google Chrome and not the code.
Oh, that's because I haven't. Can you see my code right now or no?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
You might have shared the wrong screen.
I shared window.
Try sharing a screen.
Okay, that works. Ah, you are absolutely correct. Now can you see the code?
Yes, I can.
All right. So before we get back to the code, this is my terminal, and that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
All right. All right. So far we were well. So far we wanted to get the code a little bit drier, which is don't repeat everything, I believe, or don't repeat yourself, stupid, whatever. Keep it simple. Kisses, whatever. Too many acronyms.
What's going on, guys?
hold on just a second, Andre. Hey, Harry. We are currently hanging out in a what is this? StreamYard? We're live streaming. If you check out the pinned tweet, you can follow along with some of the stuff we're huh?
You know the band Tune Yards?
Tune yards, no.
They play in Williamsburg. You know Billy Bird in New York. You know
Hmm.
kind of underground. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah. Uh, where are you going with this?
No, just like drawing a connection. So,
Okay.
have conversation. Hopefully, like you get to know me better as a human being, and I get to know you better as a human being, and we like become friends. You know, that's my end goal. You know, I'm just looking for like friends.
I think that's cool. So for this stream that we're doing right now, we're actually doing a live coding session. Did you want to learn a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so if you check out the pinned tweet,
What are you guys building?
if you check out the pinned tweet at the top, you can see us in real time working on code. Yeah,
Real time?
in real time.
Science is amazing. Like the internet and stuff like that. You know, right?
So, with that, we could go ahead and start talking about what we're working on. So Andre's pulled up the code. We've had a troll jump into our space to join the conversation, but unfortunately the troll was not trolling enough and it wasn't even fun. So let's jump back into the code.
All right, let's go. All right, so this I'm sorry, that was funny. So this is the basic card component. I know my choice of names suck. That's really long, but whatever. It works because we know it's a basic card component and we know what it's for. These are all the props that I have set up for it so that we can use these later on. Again, I'm just not trying to have I'm trying to have the code be more drier for the member dashboard section. I also left something in here thinking that whoever did the review or the code review, if they wanted to see what the actual card looks like, which this is not going to be there for long, they could actually uncomment and actually look at what the card in its natural state looks like. But that will be taken out. Also, these are going to be switched over to just tags later on because that's all we really need. So it's going to actually reduce the amount of lines of code that is being used right now, and it's going to get rid of some of the repeatability or the code wetness, whatever. Does that make sense? Yes or no?
Yes, it does. Just take a second to acknowledge that we have someone who has joined us, the Black Think Tank. And we have someone else on Twitter just joining. What are we building? So to answer both of your questions and welcome you to the space, we are in a dev and chill session for the Tech by Choice community. We run a open source initiative and program where we build stuff that makes someone else's life a little bit better. And today we are talking about our Tech by Choice membership platform. We have built this really cool component library that is making it easier for us to roll out brand new projects to build. And so what Andre is sharing his screen and showing us is the card component that we're currently building. And within that card component, we want to just make it as flexible as possible because we'll be using the card component for jobs, events, a couple of different things. So we're trying to build a base component that we could use to then leverage and update for all those other really cool things. So thank you for the question. Keep them coming in. If you have any questions, I think we can pull in chats from Twitter. Twitch, I'm not quite sure if it comes through, but if you're on Twitch, I know we got a couple of people watching us there. Throw in a comment in the chat, let us know. Maybe your name will pop up on our stream as we continue to go. So, jumping into the next section. Oh, also I think it was Black Think Tank. If you want to join the conversation, just go ahead and request to speak. We'll be able to jump in and go that way. Okay, cool. So, Andre, now that you have walked through the code that you have wrote, what are we going to be focusing on today? And what are like to unblock you to make sure you can hit that next step?
All right. So we're definitely gonna need to walk through some of the styling. And one of the main unblockers would be on GitHub, which is
Oh yeah, because I pushed all those changes, I think.
yes.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm actually looking for it. Wait, what? That? Oh no, it's still open. So there was, yeah, because the changes got pushed, there was something that happened with the different versions, and once that is pushed, what I'm thinking I want to do is I should first get the styles, the finalized styles from you, and then after the finalized styles are pushed and I'm accepted via merging. Then I could actually consolidate the last 3 tickets into pretty much one story, and that would be styling the 3 other cards.
Selling the 3 other cards. Okay, I think I kind of followed. Sorry, it's definitely kicked. But another question. Can we get a link to the site in question? The site in question is going to be. Should we share this? I don't think we should share this publicly just yet because we need to do some things to block it. But don't worry, we got you. You'll be able to see what the site looks like because Andre is going to pull it up in localhost. But
Oh yeah,
but basically the website is just our tech by choice. What? I got a really weird never mind, whatever. So it's just our tech by choice membership page. Andre has pulled up the current, or actually that's an outdated version of the site because he hasn't pulled localhost recently, or math pull down main recently, but that's okay. We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna let that be because I did push probably like 20 to 30 different bits in
yes.
my weekend and definitely messed up everyone's branches. But let's not talk about that. That is poor practices for as a developer, and that's fine.
Well, actually, you didn't mess anything up. It was on me, and I was a little bit sick, so I needed to take like a week off, and the site just moved forward. That's all. It's really on on just me being sick and not like pushing the work up earlier. So I would have had the new site, but I don't have it. But what we're working on, if you're looking at the video, we're going to be working on this section. We're trying to create, or at least we are creating a reusable component, a reusable card component, so that we could reduce some of the lines of code and pretty much make the story building process a little bit more in sync and a little bit faster and a little bit I guess you could say more compliant with what is normally done with companies.
Yeah. We're turning my spaghetti code into something that's ready for production is another way to say what Andre has said so very nicely. I have to say that I built most of this site over the Christmas break. So I wrote out like thousands of lines of code, just like banging, smashing the keyboard and thinking about things later. As a true 10x developer that I am, that's the only way I roll. If you can't tell that this is a joke, you should not code like this. This is not what you should be doing. This is not how you keep a job either in tech. So don't do what I did. Do what Andre's doing, thinking things through very deeply, making sure that he is creating code that is dry, that doesn't repeat itself, that is easier to reuse, and all of that good stuff. I decided to do that a little bit later to make it easier for other people to jump into the program or into the repo and start working on this. So if you are someone who is looking to join a open source community, definitely let us know. We are here to help. Join the Tech by Choice community today, and we can start working on open source together. All right, look at me. It's almost like I'm good at marketing, you know? So let's get into first, I think the best thing to do before we start making any changes is let's get your branch up to date with main. I think one of the easiest way to do this is to do this through Git. I don't either, Siri. Please stop listening to me. Don't. Okay. Way to get this up and running is through GitHub. Have you pushed your latest commits to GitHub to that branch?
I have. Let me double check.
So one of the easiest way to do this is if we jump back into your VS Code.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Too many windows. Here we go. Oh, let's hide this. Here we go. Jeez. Yeah, it's clean.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm trying.
You're
Okay,
good.
so that is. So you did something probably like git status, didn't see anything, everything's pushed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So let's jump into GitHub real quick.
Here we go.
And what we want to, as you per program,
Let me do a little spin of the refresh thing. Okay, I did a little refresh spin. We should definitely be up to date.
okay, cool. I hope I spelled all that right. Probably didn't, but I have so many typos on my Twitter. Who does it really matter? The one way you know if I've been kidnapped is if 5 consecutive tweets of mine do not have any typos. Shout out to my brain. Okay, cool. So I think the easiest way to resolve conflict is to hit that resolve conflict button. And so GitHub's really cool. So what you want to do is you want to take the main version. So you see how the code is broken up between 1187 and 1192. You want to go ahead and delete everything in that chunk.
This chunk?
Yeah, even the like open brackets or whatever that is. Yeah. So delete that.
Including this? Or leave this?
No. So go. If you start at 1192.
Wait. 1192, yes.
And go all the way up to 1187.
Gotcha.
Then delete that. And delete that extra line. And then we're going to go to 1191 and remove that line.
Oh. Need to remove what is up with me? Need to remove the main also?
Yeah. So we're going to take that out and remove that line. Okay, good. Okay, so let's scroll up to the top of GitHub.
Oh, what just happened? What am I doing?
It's okay. You're doing amazing.
There we go.
Click next to see what the other conflict is.
And do the same thing.
Yeah, so we want to keep everything in main because I think we did a couple of like a lot of these updates that you're seeing is Dependabot updates. It might have been easier if I pulled in your branch and did the update. Now I'm thinking about it, but we've already started. No going back. I don't make mistakes. The punches. But to go. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My bad. I'm moving a little slow because I'm not trying to delete just willy nilly right now. My mouse is like kind of lagging. No,
No, you're fine. You're fine. Take your time. It's no no biggie here. We're in no rush, you know? I have no time constraints. I got about like 7,000 steps today. I'll go lift some weights later.
hey, brr, 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 brr.
Um,
I thought it
almost,
was move fast and break things.
uh, if you do command up, it'll take you to the top of the page, and then you can go ahead and hit next to see what that next conflict is. Oh, it's not doing it.
Yo,
Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one.
yo.
Wait, let's go to the top because there might be a way to say like I want to take everything from main versus
Command up.
yeah. There's 121 conflicts. Wait a minute, let me pull in your branch
Go for it. Go for it.
because I might be able to do this a little bit. So yeah, so I think what happened is like there's a couple of things going on. There is do I have VS Code?
That was hot. I
There's a
hope.
couple go for it.
I said I hope so.
VS Code? No, 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 no. I'm not a VS Code person. Never liked it. Never
Oh,
liked VS Code. I am probably shaking up anyone who's currently watching us.
yeah.
But I'm very, very anti VS Code. It doesn't do enough for me. I am a lazy developer. I want my stuff like out of the box. I don't want to configure everything. I have to configure websites. Why am I spending time configuring the tool I use?
Because it's fun. I will say this. I will say this. Excuse me. I I configured I configured a dark mode setup from like one of our well I'm a popular JavaScript podcast, and one of my key bindings got messed up. I had to literally go search and fix it recently. So
Yeah,
yeah, kind of. But at least I learned something.
there's always time. There's always room for learning. Okay. So my my computer's freaking out. I forgot that's why we had you do this. Do you use a GUI for GitHub or how do you for Git or how do you typically
I
manage Git
well
stuff?
for VS Code, there actually is a Git section in it, or at least a version control or a source control section in it. But I normally just use the website if it's like something like this. But I've never seen an error like this, so this is my first time doing this.
Okay. So I I'm going to try one more time to open up PyCharm.
Oh,
Oh, we had someone. Oh, they've already left the space. Couldn't even welcome a new friend. Um, okay.
I mean, if they're like a troll, that would be hilarious.
No, I don't think this person was a troll. I just think they weren't. I think it's hard to like come into a. Okay, I can't do this. Let me see.
Your device resources.
Yeah, I need to get a new laptop. Um, because my laptop is not laptoping correctly. So
Hey, life be lifing, laptop be laptoping.
okay, so I don't. What is the best way to do this? Let me see if I could do this in GitHub. So what we want to do, or we want to use a GUI. to actually, maybe I can direct you how to do this better in VS Code. So pull up VS Code.
What's up?
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and use that. Is your Git configured for your project? Like, have you used this source control before?
I used it earlier with oh gosh, I forgot.
A different project?
No. I'm trying to remember his name.
A Patrick?
Yes. No, not Patrick. Oh, Leo.
Leo. Okay.
Sorry, I'm a little sleepy.
It's okay. It's getting late. It's understandable. So let's go. Let's see. You have no commits. I actually don't know how to use this. How did your repo get so out of? Let me see if I can resolve the conflicts. There's a lot. So what I'll do is if you stop sharing, I can share, and then I will go through and
Where is it? Where is the StreamYard?
I think. Wait, you keep yours the way it is, and then I could just flip it. Okay, there. I know how to use technology. Look at me.
Wait, what happened? Flip what?
Nothing. So all I did was switch it. So on StreamYard, people are now looking at my screen versus yours.
Okay.
And so if you're in the Twitter space still hanging out with us, or you're on Twitch, are watching us live on Twitter, thank you for hanging out with us. Feel free to comment. Let us know how this stream has been going. If you have any questions, we're here to help talk through. And if you're in the Twitter space, or if you're watching us anywhere and you want to join the actual conversation, you can join our Twitter space. We can accept you as a speaker, and that is how you can join the conversation without having to turn on your video. So I think that's a really cool way for us to engage together, learn more about open source and what it's like to, do this stuff. So if you have questions, you just think it's cool, you want to hang out with us, you can do that too. Yeah. Right now, you're just watching us go through and fix some conflicts. There's a easier way to do this. I typically use a program called Git Kraken. And that is how I tend to manage some of the GitHub stuff. And I also use, what is it called? PyCharm. So it is another way for me to, it has a plugin kind of like VS Code that allows you to work with the different source controls that's out there, and it makes things a lot easier. But I want to take a second and welcome Black Think Tank to the stage. You have the mic. How are you doing tonight, this evening, this morning, depending on where you're at in the world? I don't know.
I'm doing well. Good to be here on stage and support you. I know you trying to help a lot of folks, trying to bridge the gap. So I like that. I like what you guys are trying to do. So I'm glad that you're looking out for folks, because things are going to change a lot, especially with AI. So, like you're kind of having this as a working session, where folks can actually see some of the code and start, wrapping their minds around how code works.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining. We're very glad to have you. This one is a little more focused. At some point during the beginning of the pandemic, we used to do a way more chill version of Dev and Chill, where we would just build memes. I think we built like a pickup line one.
Yeah, we did. That was fun. We also built oh my gosh. Did we build a robot?
I think, we were playing around with P5JS or whatever it's called, like the 3D modeling you could do with JavaScript.
Yes.
And we built a robot. We built like a video game using just pure JavaScript.
But speaking of the pickup line one that you brought up, that was actually really good. It actually it actually could be helpful because it was able to help a few people slide in some DMs and get some ice broken.
Yes, yes. We are streaming, so I won't say the joke that I so much want to say because I am a professional adult.
I'm not.
They did a lot more than breaking ice.
Boom.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Stand-up show coming up shortly. I am hilarious. Thank you.
Nah, but we actually made a few things, and one of the more pivotal thing, like like Black Tech. I'm sorry if I'm like mispronouncing your name. Black Think Tank just spoke about VR and AI. I mean, we actually for like a few of the early Dev and Chill meetups, we used Chat GPT to build out some websites in like an hour, and it really just like brought our learning curve. I can speak for myself on that to understand how like AI could be and would be used going forward, because like a lot of people are like nervous saying, oh my gosh, it's going to take jobs, and what people fail to understand is that we still got to create, we still got to build, we're still the artists back here. You can't necessarily just like tell it do this with without true context, and it does it because it doesn't necessarily know what to do, even if there are um, different displays on the internet or different examples on the internet. It still needs a reference of sorts. I hope that made some sense.
I think it did. Yeah. AI is only as good as the person who is
Bingo.
navigating it. And Andre, I have to say, we're gonna have a talk after this call because there's no way you don't use a GUI to do this. So we'll have a whole session about how to get set up, either using VS Code or another GUI, or even if you want to be extra and super spiffy, going with your terminal.
No, all good. I definitely should have been quicker on the draw to finish this up. That's why I pushed it, because I realized that all right, it's just the designs that are left, but there's no need to really have this sitting back waiting. Especially like we're about to launch soon, so it's like just get the process moving. But yeah, no, I haven't really used the GUI.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll go over it. Black Tank. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, I think that the issue with using AI and ChatGPT is, I'm a consultant by trade, been a consultant for almost 10 years. And the reason why I even have a job is because people don't know what they want. And you teach them to get what they want. And I'm saying this respectfully, of course, and saying this for everybody. Folks just don't, it's hard for them to understand what they really want. They see a vision in their mind, and then when they see, pieces of it, that's not what they want. There's a few iterations you have to go through in order for them to really understand what they actually want. And until they know what they want, that's the limitation of AI. Folks will never know what they want. If I have a job, I have a job, that's my AI will never replace us, because we'll never know what we want. So I hope that makes sense. I kind of repeat myself a little bit, but
no, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. There's been a couple of times where I'm not gonna lie, I leverage AI a lot when I'm coding, but it in different ways. It's not at first I thought like, oh, I can get AI to just like code everything I've ever wanted to do, and I'm gonna like build out all of these businesses and get rich and like just code. But I quickly figured out that AI was not that powerful. It's not. And it's I definitely would love to chat with someone or create like a what's it called? Like a panel of like people who have been working in AI for like 5+ years and just really talk to them about like what AI is really capable of right now versus like where we want it to be and all that good stuff. Um, and kind of just like go from there because I think there is some misconceptions about what AI can do. And this is coming from someone who was what first I went through like all the stages of experiencing AI. I thought like, oh my God, I'm really gonna lose my job. It's coming for me. Like I've learned all these skills and I've been navigating this space for a while. This sucks to actually using AI in some of my projects and realizing like, oh, this is not that great. Like it's good at some stuff, it's not good at everything. And so now I question um every company that comes out with a new AI feature, especially when it's like AI matching or anything like that, because I'm just like I've used it for that. Like I've built um, features and software that does that, and it's not predictable. Like it's always going to be slightly different. So
Yeah, yeah. Um, I sorry, if I just like I'm interrupting your thought, but I think that getting together that panel, um, my thing is, would they really be like super transparent, or would they think about the investment bucks that are still coming in, as far as the fact that AI is such a hot topic?
um, it could possibly be a hit or miss. It definitely depends um, on who we get and all that good stuff. But definitely something I've been thinking about because I think the conversation would be enlightening, if nothing else.
Oh yeah, I agree with it. And like I said, when we did those Figman chills, um, it was eye opening as far as like what the power of this thing is. And then I really realized that okay, it's a tool. We use it, but it searches the internet for like scrapable sites, finds the info, brings back the info, and you could choose to do what you want with it, but it's still only finding old data. So if we're not putting up data, it's not finding the data. So it's like, okay, I see. And also, wow, that was a lot of stuff you were like deleting.
I told you. I told you. So like I thought like I was getting through a lot of it and I'm not. And I think the most efficient way for us to get through this is for me to just pull this in. I'm gonna go ahead and check out your branch.
Jeez.
And what I'm using right now is Get Kraken. So I'm just gonna go check out TBC. And I'm gonna pull in your branch. I'm gonna say you're in a detached. Oh, check out. Man, why am I in a detached branch? How did your branch become detached?
I don't even know anymore.
Uh,
Oh,
where am I?
see, everybody watching this at home, this is why you should always keep in contact with your team members.
Okay. Oh, okay. So this makes more sense. The reason why everything is all out of whack for your um TBC. For your branch is because the Dependabot just did the Dependabot thing. Can I do this? Why are you doing this? Okay,
What? What did the Penabot do?
um,
I thought AI was our friend.
I can't. My phone is in the way. Okay, cool. So um, yeah, this is your branch. Okay, so I'm in your branch. Um, let me see what's going on. If I just want to make sure that npm run dev, that everything is running as expected before I start making any changes. So let's just go ahead and pull up localhost over here. Um, let's see. What's missing? What is it complaining about? It might be complaining about some of the
Changes so far?
I was gonna say because so the thing about this site that I don't think we talked about yet. Okay, no, it's working. I was gonna say it could be relying on some of the micro front end microservices or something that's not running on
Okay.
my local based off of my env file or environment variables. So this site is unique because to get it running with some of the other products that we're currently building out for the community, we have micro front ends. So that means that we built mini sites inside of mini sites. And then we also have microservices to support this ecosystem of products that we've been building for the community to, one, help people find jobs, and two, make sure that they understand the environment that they're going into and all that good stuff. So it's like product inside of products inside of products, the whole Russian doll setup. Um, yeah, so I think this is good. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and we want to merge main into your branch, merge main into TBC. We found two conflicts. So this is the same spot that we saw when we were looking at GitHub. And you can see, watch how much easier this is than going through and manually making these updates. This is why I always tell people learning how to use Git through the terminal, powerful, it's great, it makes you amazing. But also it can make you a 10x dev if you're not 100% confident and being able to quickly make major this is looking for, where we had multiple items that we want to change. We know that we want to keep everything in main, so all I have to do is check the main, hit save, and I have resolved conflicts there. Then the other thing that we need to figure out is that it looks like within your commit, you've added a couple of elements here. And it looks like the main thing that you added was the base card component. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take everything from the main commit because those are changes we want to keep. And I'm going to add in those. So it's a combination of both. And then I'm just going to go through. I think that was the only conflict for this file. And everything else looks good. So
Do you want to Do you want to get rid of that, or should I get rid of that later? I'm in a different story.
We can get rid of that later. That's not currently a conflict. It's
Okay.
only like these lines. So we
Okay.
can go ahead and save this. And so once you have completed all of your or cleaned up all of your conflict files, you want to go ahead and just say like, hey, all done. Let's go ahead and commit, like leave a little message and merge. Um, and I think this did it. There were some issues.
No.
Fell. Why did this fail? Yeah. What? So we are using a private repo, and that could be the reason why this broke. Why did this break? Let's see. Commit and merge. It's a pre-commit hook. So there's something going on with, let's see. It's saying that in the member dashboard page, there's something weird going on. So let's pull this up in our welcome to the folks who just joined the Twitter space. We are just debugging some work together from the Tech by Choice Open Source Initiative program. We are a community that's focused on helping people navigate tech and make sure that it's easy for all of us to figure out what's going on without, feeling like you need a code switch. So we are going through and debugging a couple of things in our code base to make sure that we're good to go to make some really cool changes for our project. And just currently trying to figure out what's going on, how can we fix it, how can we make things better. So I'm going to try to do the git commit dash message here.
My fingers are crossed.
To see if it's going to give us something different. So it's linting, applying.
My fingers are still crossed. If you can see the video, my fingers are crossed.
Because so what happened is that in order to keep our repo, our code formatted and following some rules, what we've done is we've added this these rules that before you can add new code, it has to be formatted in a way that our system will allow it. And what's currently happening, it seems like, is there is some issues with the formatting because I think we updated some of the rules from the last time you pulled stuff in, Andre. And
Yes.
I think that could be what's throwing this off.
Yes, it is. And my fingers are still crossed, folks. Until this says green checks, my fingers are crossed.
If it doesn't, I think you may have run into this before because I think Leo was able to help you through some of this before, right?
It was something like that, but it was because we were working on the same branch, not this. This I wouldn't have expected because I wasn't on anybody's branch. I wasn't stepping on any toes. But me and Leo were working on this TBC components for the npm component that we're making. We were on the same branch updating basically the font and the colors for the site.
Okay, cool. So leave the site. Let's jump into. Okay, so I think I fixed this. So you should be up to date now. I think I think.
Okay, I'll uncross one hand.
So let me get status. Oh, I think I did this wrong. Get push. We'll see. No. Okay, cool.
Let's go! Wait.
Wait, let me see. Files change 26. Oh, you just caught some formatting. That's fine. That's fine. I don't really care about that.
Okay.
That shouldn't have been a part of your. That shouldn't have been a part of this, but whatever, we'll figure that out at a different time. So anyway, your branch is up to date. So if I go ahead and rerun the npm run dev, we now should be able to see your changes with all the good stuff. So on your side, if you do a git pull right now, you should first do a git stash, then do a git pull, and you should have the updated version of the site.
Do I need to stash anything?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you, but I just say do git stash because so you don't run into any conflicts. I don't remember if you had anything on your
No, it was clean. I just did a status. I'm gonna get pull.
oh, sorry, can we just saw this message come in. Hey, sorry for bothering you. I wanted to offer promotion of your channel. Oh, how did we get a bot? Like,
Oh god. Oh my god. Hold on, where's the music?
yeah, like we're getting bots on all platforms. Don't you love it? So what we will do now is, Andre, go ahead and jump back into your code. You do the pull, so now you can go ahead and we can start talking about actually coding. You know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we can. Wow. Wow. Wait. What am I looking for? My bad.
Okay, so you want to go ahead and go to.
I've already found that. I was looking for this. Looking for my face. Wait, why does this thing still work? Bruh. Kill that. NPM run dev. What? You know,
You want to do first. You want to do a git pull.
I did. Okay, I might have to go get pulling this.
So do if you already did a git pull, you need to do a npm install because there's going to be some things that you need to update.
You're absolutely correct. You see, absolutely correct. Everybody who is watching this in the future, this is why you should definitely remember it. All right, bro, you wildin'.
Okay, so were you able to do the npm install?
I'm gonna do it right now. Are these some of the setup things that you had told me to do and I haven't done them yet?
What is it saying?
It's saying it's a few it's a few E404s or a few 404 errors that I'm getting. Note
Okay,
that.
yeah. So we're gonna have to go incognito mode because we're gonna be sharing some keys. So I'm gonna remove your screen and just make it us for a second. It's okay. It's no big deal. So I think the first screen that you're seeing, this is a really good thing to go over. So in order to get our branding to work between multiple projects, because we have like these micro front ends, so that basically means we have React apps inside of React apps. We created this component library to make it easier for us to have our branding work between all systems or all applications. And to get this up and running, we created a private repo for for um, for this work, so that we could just like pass like just install a package in order to have styling. So we're always focused on just building out the application and make sure that we have um, the best what's it called, like the best UX, the best experience, and we're really focusing um, on what we're building and not so much recreating the branding and making sure it stays in sync. We literally have one repo that will hold all of that information. And that's currently, I think once we wrap up this cohort, we'll open that repo. It's currently private, but we aim to do this so that it's open source. If you're looking to do something like this with your community or with some of your products, you can go ahead and do this through our repo, and you can use that as like a guideline how to do all of these things. Um, so
So speaking of AI, if it's opened up, will chat be able to use it as well?
yes, because I think they have a well, I don't know. I think there was like some info going on with some back and forth, like legal back and forth with ChatGPT and what's it called? Microsoft. Um, about what they can share and what they can't. So there's always some legal back and forth going on with that. So Andre, if you check Slack, all you need to do is put that info into your. Oh, I think there's more stuff you have to do.
Hold on. I'm getting there. And I'm very sorry if I'm like.
No, this is like real world what it's like to code and set up an environment and get everything up and running.
Yes. Oh gosh, what did I just do?
Check DMs.
Oh, that's what it is. I need to. Oh, okay. What file is this going into?
Your .env file in your repo.
Excuse me. That was a Freudian slip of a curse.
I think we can curse. I don't think we're streaming anywhere where that is.
Okay. No, it's because my key bindings from my keyboard is acting up. And I haven't fixed it yet. env.env.env.env.env. I could probably put .env in a rhyme. Where exactly? Hold on, let me. Oh, is it going at the Vite app map box access token equals?
So
NPM, let me see. You know what? Let me just drop this and then we'll see. So I dropped it underneath the map box.
that's fine. That's fine. This might not work. So stop your server and restart it again.
Okay.
Um,
I don't think my server is up, but okay.
Yeah, where you did npm run dev, or have you done that yet?
No, I did it, but it didn't. It actually I might close it down the first time. Nope, nope, still not
Okay,
working.
cool. So I'm going to guide you through how to set up your machine to be connected to our private npm setup so that you can pull down this repo.
Okay.
So I'm going to send you um, I'm going to Slack you this info real quick.
For
Okay.
everybody who's watching and is super new to tech or is thinking about getting into tech, whenever you hear people say, "Oh, it's super easy," blah blah blah, they're probably 10x developers, air quotes. Um, there are good days and there are bad days.
Yes, definitely. And this is definitely a good space to go through both of those.
Yeah.
So so I sent you the details of what you need to do, but I'm gonna walk you through everything. So first step is you're gonna open up your terminal
Okay.
and you're going to you see that like the touch tilde slash dot np npmrc.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna copy and paste that into your terminal.
Let me see. Where is it? Okay. I'm in my terminal right now. So first I should start with the create a file. Actually, no, I need to create the file first.
No. So you're going to go open up your terminal. We're going to do all of this through the terminal. So
Okay.
you're going to type in, you see the touch tilde.
Okay, gotcha.
So when you do that in the terminal, that creates a new file with the name that you give it in the location. So we're just saying, and make sure you open up a new
Terminal.
tab, a new window in your terminal, so that way you're in your base directory. So you know how you're let me do this on my machine.
But wouldn't you be able? But wouldn't wouldn't the terminal that runs that's able to run npm run dev be the base?
No. So so what you want to do is
Say less.
I actually don't want to do this.
Say less.
So in your terminal, what you want to do is you want to go to your root directory. So you know how your terminal is like your name. So mine, it would be like Valerie. So you want to go back to that directory because this is where you want the file to live.
Okay, I think I'm there, but I'm gonna do a check on my Andre Face terminal right now. And for anybody who's again learning or wanting to get into this, you could just press ls in your terminal and things will like fly and pop up. Yeah, I'm in the base. In my new terminal. So I'm gonna do touch tilde slash.
Should be able to copy what I sent you and just paste it into your terminal.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
And then the next step you want to do is you're going to run the open, like the open one that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
And once you get there, you're going to there's a line that I sent you.
Oh, snap. The registry and the following details.
Yes. So you just copy with the /. By the way, welcome to the person who just joined our Twitter space. If you would like to join the conversation, go ahead and request to be a speaker and you can join us. we are currently just setting up someone's machine to work in our um, open source project. So if you have questions about tech, about coding, about what we're doing, definitely go ahead and conversation request or some comments in the um, comment section of this space, and we'll answer them in real time.
Um, I'm at the. I just added. I just added the correct token. Oh no, I need to replace
Yeah,
the
so you should replace it with the one that I sent you. So the full line should look like the one I'm getting ready to send you like right now. So just if you copy and paste that last line into the file.
Oh, okay. Let me get it. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You got this, bro. Mm. And again, don't mind my slur speaking. It's a wrap for me for today. Um, I think I did it. I hope it's saved. Let
Okay,
me
so you
see.
can save it and close it. Also, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining our Twitter space. Design Juju, I think is your name.
Yes. I just want to say I'm just going to listen in. I'm in the UK, so it's like 3 a.m.
Oh my God. Yeah, just listen. Don't speak. Why?
Yeah. I'm working on something, so I just saw the space and I thought, okay, I'll join in and listen. But I won't be long, so I just wanted to say hi. I'll be like maybe 10-15 minutes just to listen in for a little bit.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoy what you hear. Feel free to come back, and if you want to jump in, but it's not a requirement. So thank you for listening.
And hi, design Juju. Or
um,
do I run npm dev run?
yeah, so rerun that, and it should work.
Oh, what the hell is going on here?
Okay, what is it saying?
I think it gave me the same thing. Yeah, it gave me the same thing. Why did it give me the same thing?
Uh, okay.
It gave me the fail to load config
Bell to
error starting dev server.
wait, hold on. Can you exit out of your Slack so we make sure nothing gets exposed that shouldn't?
Yeah, I hope I can get back in it. Yeah. I just exited.
I
I just exited.
Okay, yeah. I don't mean log out. I just mean like minimize it.
Oh shit! I should have just.
It's
So good.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me see because I need to see your screen.
Okay.
Okay, so um
I know I saved and then I closed.
oh, this is actually a different error.
Hey.
So we fixed one thing and found another.
Hey, don't you love it? Don't you love it? Don't you love it?
Okay, so if you look at this, it's saying cannot find the module Beat plugin Federation. Oh, that's weird. So what I want you to do is let's find out.
What the plugin federation is?
Yeah. So you're just gonna do. Let me find. The command that you need to run to install this. So you're gonna run this command here, and if you
Root folder or not root folder?
So check the chat.
Okay. Am I? Where is my? Oh, there we go.
Hey, we got some love jumping in from the chat. Thank you. Yeah. So what looks like it's happening is for some reason it can't download the Veet plugin for the Federation that's making the micro front end stuff work.
Wait, what do you say I'm looking for?
Go on.
Okay, you'll need to replace. No, that's not it.
No. Listen. Go to the restream chat tab and check the StreamYard thing. Yeah.
Oh, you're on it.
Yeah. I saw that. Yeah. So go ahead and grab that, and you're gonna copy and paste that into your terminal.
Yeah, I got you. Where is my terminal? Terminal. Where's my Andre face? There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, boy. Andre face for the win.
So that's gonna install the missing package. And I'm going to check out our package.json to make sure that that is there. I don't know why it's missing. No, it's there. I don't know why it didn't install for you. Super weird. Oh, we didn't do an install. Do npm install. That's what we were doing, not npm dev. This is my fault.
npm I.
Yes.
Shouldn't that work?
Yes.
What the?
No. Let's do fresh start. npm.
Install solo install by itself.
Yeah, because it needs to install all of the updated packages, and I think that's what's going sideways currently. Okay. All right, so that should help us out a bit. Do we have error messages?
Why?
What? I can't read those error messages.
I know.
Can we do, you can run your terminal here, like you don't have to use the other one. So let's just use this one because it's easier to read. And we can go ahead and rerun this.
See, folks, this is why accessibility is really important.
It is. Always and forever.
Always and forever. Okay, so not found. Wait, what?
So what is it saying?
Are we
npm
are we connected to the TBC component library?
Relax. Two things could be happening. So you need to go into your repo, your code repo, and I think there's a file that you're going to have to remove, but we have to remember not to comment this up. Okay, so in your repo, there is a .mpmrc file. You see that? It's right under the git ignore file, the .mprc. Yeah, up. There we go. So let's just go through and like delete that file completely. So right click, delete. Okay, smooth to trash. Cool. Remember, do not comment that in when we get ready for the GitHub stuff. So let's try running the npm install again. And if this works, I'll explain why we had to just delete that file.
Fingers crossed again. You know what? One finger. I need some tea. What the?
Okay, so let me do something. So what's happening is it's saying that you don't have access to pull down the private repo. So let me,
I feel like a stepchild.
okay. So there's a couple of things going on. That file that we just deleted, so that's a file that we have to use so that when our servers, we're hosting this in like Netlify needs that file to say that Netlify has to install the private repo so that all of our styling works, right? But when we're setting up our local setup, we have to sometimes like override what is in the repo. And I found that that is the easiest way to be able to pull down a private repo. So when we were going through in the terminal and we were creating those different files, like the npm-rc file in our local, that's what we were doing. So what should happen is that your computer should say like, hey, I see that in our local, we have, like in this computer, we have at the root directory this .mp mrc file that is going to override what is ever in any code base that we're working in. And so when that happens, it's going to say like, okay, so do you have the special key, the token that I'm looking for, that the TBC component library is looking for, to say that you have access and you're supposed to be somebody pulling down this package. We're getting the error that you're seeing right now because for some reason something's going on and npm is not reading your local setup to say that you have access, you have this token that says you can pull down the private repo. So to debug this, can you click on the plus sign in your in the terminal to open up a new terminal in VS Code? Go, yeah. And I want you to try to do npm install again. So npm, if you just do I and enter, it'll do the same thing. Okay, so it's still saying the issue is that that can't be found. Can you go ahead and go to in your terminal? Is there a way we can say like be right back so we can debug offline?
I think we could just say it.
No, I think there's a way for me to like do a away screen.
Because this is wild.
How are you feeling? Because it's pretty late your time. You're getting tired?
Getting tired. I'm low-key zoned. I wish this was on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. I'd be so awake.
You wanna jump on a Zoom so we can like easily share screen, and then we can come back another day and go through like how we want to design the component and then turn that into code?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. If you notice, like my energy level has just been dropping as we've been.
Yeah, I could tell. It's okay. So if you've been following along either in our Twitter space, on Twitch, or on YouTube, definitely enjoyed hanging out with you. And we are going to be back for more. We just want to make sure that Andre gets it set up and running so that next time we can get into the dev and chill part of this of building out something cool. We'll be focused on still closing out that ticket. Either tomorrow or Thursday will most likely be the day we'll stream. If you want to make sure that you get notified the next time we do that, make sure you give us a follow, Andre or I, and you'll be notified. If you're on Twitter, if you're hanging out with us on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Twitch, do the Twitch thing. I don't even know what it's called. Is it like subscribe? Subscribe. Become a subscriber.
Yeah. Yes. Also, excuse me, for anybody watching this in the future or watching it right now, don't get discouraged. It is actually fun. It's just setup is sometimes the worst. Like setup slows everything down sometimes. But once it's out the way, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
So far, Andre.
Huh?
Yeah, I said good job so far.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this is actually not the easiest setup to do with the private npm repo. So it's a lot of steps. But yeah, we will be back next in the next couple of days. If you want to get more into open source, make sure you join the Tech by Choice community. If you're on Twitter, if you go to my profile and you see that it says that I'm the founder of techbychoice.org, that is actually the nonprofit that is running this whole entire program and making everything possible. So there's definitely more details on that website about how you can become a member of the Tech by Choice community. If you're currently watching us through video, and you can see at the bottom of the screen, it has exactly how you can become a member by heading over to techbychoice.org/membership. You can sign up and you can be able to have access to our Slack community and a couple other things that are really cool. We like to give out different resources, make sure that the community feels supported so that they can thrive in tech. We're getting ready to kick off in the next couple of days a rebranding and a rebirth, I guess, of Tech by Choice. So you'll be joining at a really great time to be able to access what we've been working on for the last couple of months and make sure that you know that tech is for you. So with all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and close out the stream for today. Say thank you to everyone who has joined, and we will be back for more.
Yeah, definitely.